What up, ladies and gentlemen? What up? This is Crisis169 coming to you live with another live video here. First off, here I have to thank my subscribers, you guys, for watching. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I took a screenshot of Steam counts. So I can do it from the snip and stretch. My computer has Windows 10 has that. If you have Windows 10 or 11, you probably have that little stretch thing. You saw in the thumbnail the numbers. Um, that's not important. Important is one below it, is the actual numbers per month in 30 days. And I'm gonna go over right now with you. You're gonna have it saved right here. You see all the stuff. You see, minute fasting according to age. If you look here, you see Call of Duty Steam charts. Modern Warfare 2, 2.0. 25 minutes ago, 114,882 are playing. Now, over here is a 24-hour peak, 119,834. That's well over a 5,000 player drop. All-time peak, 488,897. That's damn, son. Okay? Now, down here below it says Lowe's, Samsung. Here is the numbers we're looking at. Okay? It has October, November, December, last 30 days. Okay, that's from December. Now, when it's February, it'd be January's number would be down there. This is how Steam charts work. You type in the game you want to look at, and Google search it. It'll say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Steam charts. It'll bring up all the capacity. I was getting to 114,832 around January 14th. Probably say around 2 o'clock. 12:30 in the morning. So say 12:30 in the morning. Okay. That being said, guys, now, that being said, if you're looking at my screenshot, you can't look at it. But if you have your own Steam chart, you can. You can pull it up, as you're watching my video, and literally this would be probably different, but it's showing a dramatic decrease in numbers here. And let's bring up my calculator here and look over here and see. Okay, so you have 45, so you have 119,000, so 488,897 minus 482. That's over 374,000 players from October to now that have left. They only have 100,000 players. Now, granted, Battlefield has about 8 to 10,000, but then again, Battlefield's been out for an entire year, and they've had updates and expansions that have helped them. But it's a very big but. Call of Duty has been brand new. It came out in October, November, early release, October, November-ish. It's been out for less than, say, November, December, less than 2 or 3 months. And it saw an increase in November. You saw here, 120,000 plus. But if you look over at the 15th, look up in December, it went down. The Christmas noobs didn't play this game. The Christmas noobs weren't on this. The noobs weren't playing the game like the Christmas noobs, like Activision was hoping they would do. So I'm thinking, Activision made $1 billion, but they're taking a bath now on the reselling of this game. Means people hear this, they're not going to buy the game. People bought it, probably got refunds from it, or don't even play it at all anymore. Or just play Warzone. And even Warzone 2.0 is nowhere near Warzone 1.0. So that being said, though, what caused this? What caused Call of Duty's downfall? What caused Call of Duty to be in this state? What caused it? Was it anything that we've done? Or it's all on Activision? I think to really dissect this, you have to go back to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Activision for the longest time did not have investors. For the longest time, when they first broke off from Atari, that went to the devil himself, that sold himself to Turner Broadcasting, Turner, Time Warner, and became a publicly traded company. They had to wear suits and ties in an 8 out of 5. They couldn't smoke weed in the offices and come up with weird games. 6 months later, it had to be like 6 weeks practically. That's what the downfall of Atari was. But Activision is going the same way. EA is too. These have shareholders, stockholders who want to see money, money, money. Either happy that Activision made $1 billion on this Call of Duty game. I guarantee you half the shareholders don't even know what Call of Duty is. Don't even know that Activision sells games or makes games, publishes games. They just like the company because makes tons of money. And Xbox wants to buy this. Microsoft wants to buy this to put it in the Xbox ecosystem, so it can hopefully do what? Because right now Microsoft is not using the hell, and I'm trying to play Doom Eternal. I'll try to play Doom Eternal on Xbox Game Pass. They kept having a glitch where it sticks. It just sticks. I turned everything down and do, and it still doesn't work. So I had to install it. I bought it on Steam, the exact same thing. I had a refund from it. This is what Microsoft bought. They bought id Software. They bought all these companies, and yet they don't fix the games they're problems with. Prey works great. It's awesome. I haven't tried doing 2016 yet on it, but if it does do the same thing as this one, it'd be kind of crying shame. But what I'm saying, guys, is this: Call of Duty's downfall is because Activision got greedy and they think that we're stupid. I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care what anybody says to you. The Call of Duty fanboy defense force can morph into action, and morph in time and threaten to firebomb your house and call their Zords, fanboy Zords, to come firebomb your house. But it still ain't going to protect them from the realization that this game is not 100%. That this game is not 100% sound. Because I have it right here, folks. It was taken maybe about 10 minutes ago. And you're telling me this game is alive and well, and it has 32% loss, minus 18% gain. And in November, it saw its biggest, only rise it had so far. Now, maybe February different. Maybe February will be different. Maybe everybody's going to hop on the game when they finally get home, and parents leave them alone, and they go run around and go play a game. Maybe that number will be about 400,000 again. 25 minutes played, and 24 hours could be 300,000. 400,000 would be 300,000. 24 hours played. That's fine. But I'm not smoking no crack over here. No, I'm not smoking no crack. I know what I'm looking at. Games like this, folks, don't normally do this. You don't have a game like this get really popular for the first month and just tank. Halo Master Collection still has more players than Halo Infinite. Why? Because Halo Infinite's garbage. I made a comment on a Steam post, discussions about I Play Battlefield. How many fanboys jumped to Call of Duty's defense. They morphed into action. It's morphin' time. Fanboy Rangers, and they go running. Because they have to. Because it's a precious Call of Duty on them. They don't care. They got bent over and they got ringed in the rear end. They got ringed. They don't care. They'll go look over and say, I have another governor. And take more. They don't care. Because they whore themselves to every Call of Duty game that comes out. They'll bend over and take it in the brown eye, then get mad when you say, oh, you're just a hater. The number's right here, folks. You saw my damn thumbnail. You can go on Steam, look yourself. Go on Steam chart, go on Google, Type in Google search engine, Google search engine, and type in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Steam player count. It'll pop up. Now, again, it could be different, less or more, but you're still going to see the red in the bottom here, the bottom of the screen here, showing you that what play count is going pretty bad. I'm telling you, folks, this game is not fertile land. I will not be, buying this game right now. If you haven't bought this game since October or December, I wouldn't buy it right now, because eventually it's gonna pop, and the floodgates gonna open, and it's gonna just tank. It's gonna flounder. It's gonna sink, because there's no way it's just gonna keep carrying out. I could be wrong. Maybe February it boosts up to 200,000, 24-hour peak, and 160,000 25 minutes ago, and that's fine. I'll eat crow. I don't care. But right now, the number looking right now, I had right now, about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes ago now, this has been taken, shows this. Shows the problem. It shows the issue of what I've been saying. But the fanboy, it's morphin' time. Call the fan Ranger while I'm morphing the action. Call the fanboy Zords to come fireball my house, because I'm not talking anything under pressure. Call of Duty. Need to get out of their parents' basement and go get a life. Because it's not just a game; it's a lifestyle. No, this is a game. It's not a way of life. A way of life is going to work every day, making money to keep roof overhead, to keep internet going through my house, keep lights on. That's the way of life. A game is a game I play for fun. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be at Oak Grove Gaming tomorrow night. This time tomorrow night, hopefully we can get back from Oak Grove Gaming Casino. Hopefully. But you know what, though? That's my choice, because I go out and do things. I have money to do stuff like this, because I have money. I go out and earn money. It's not a game, it's a way of life. People will comment that. No. You're 16 years old, life you have, yeah, fine. If you're 30, 40 years old, no. It's a way of life, you have serious problems. Okay? This is why I tell people. This thumbnail is not terrible. The thumbnail is not wrong. Okay? This game is dying. A very slow, painful death. Even Battlefield has problems. But you know something? Battlefield is Battlefield. They made their own bed, and they're lying in it. Okay? They increased their numbers from 4,000 to almost 10,000. And I would open up a bottle of champagne. I can't stand champagne. I had it at Open Gaming New Year's Eve. I thought it was the nastiest crap you could ever drink. But that's just my opinion on champagne. You open up a soda or some bubbly if you're over age 21, whatever you want to do. Celebrate, the milestone of EA's Battlefield 2042 actually hitting, almost, close for a little over 10,000 players playing 24, about 24 hours. It's probably due to the fact because this game is now on Game Pass. That people can download and play it for practically nothing. So I think that's a good move by them, because it'll bring longevity to that game, and they can trickle out some more stuff. People like me who bought it on Steam for $109 or $90. We got hosed for over a year, and I'm still pissed by that. You know what though? I can let things go and understand. Well, you know what? Worst things come down the pike. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2022 is the worst thing I've seen so far. This game is totally dead. The Warzone 2.0 is pretty much garbage. And no one wants to help. Everybody wants to camp and hide. It's just a constant camping mining fest for stupid golden camos that mean nothing to no one. You get a golden camo for a gun that doesn't really exist because they can't use the actual gun name. So you get camos for guns that actually don't exist. And I don't understand that logic in your guys' mind. But yet you're going to morph into action, trying to threaten to burn my house down because I think this is something of your purchase Call of Duty. And the Facebook post site of Call of Duty Modern Warfare is worse than YouTube, or even more worse than YouTube, and in Steam. because these people are just rabid and they lose their minds. They don't know they're foaming at the mouth and stuff because that's just all they know is Call of Duty. And I like Call of Duty. I like playing it. But I'm not gonna spin, twirl, no scope, drink Mountain Dew while I'm doing it. Camp in the corner with a 50 cal, so I get some stupid golden guns. I prestige one time, and that's it. And I prestige in Cold War, and then I know prestige. I go, oh, I prestige. I know I prestige. I looked up at it and saw I was like 85 or whatever it was, 60 or whatever it was. That was pretty cool. And I haven't played Cold War in a while, and that's to me a lot more fun than Model 2. Because your streaks don't set upon death. So you mean sniped 20 miles away from a sniper? You still keep your streaks in Cold War. Model 2, they have to screw with that. And I think it's a fun game to play if you get into it on the ground floor. But right now, I wouldn't even touch it right now. It's so far out, so far beyond redemption to me that it's just useless to me. So if anybody wants to defend this game, by all means, leave a comment below, because I don't care. I'll just, I'll give you a laugh emoji or LOL, and just keep moving on, because I don't have time to deal with people like that. If you're gonna morph into action and do stupid crap and say stupid crap, then you need to turn off your games and go outside and get some sunlight, because you have your brain not getting enough sun or read a book or something, because you're just damn retarded. And I was too. I was a gamer too like that. But I was in my 20s. I was going to college and paying full for a car and working practically full time. So I know I didn't have much of a life. I admit that freely. But I was going to school and getting an education and paying off on Saturn Ion that I have no longer. But paid it off in 3 or 4 years instead of 5 years. But see, because I had priorities that were more important. So gaming back then was cheaper. So, that being said, guys, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Call of Duty downfalls because Call of Duty Activision doesn't care about the games. They got to sell it. That's all they care about. So, ban, good. Nothing on it, screw them. That's what they say. Oh, no content? Screw them. They'll play it anyway. They're stupid. They're retarded. They're retarded Call of Duty fans. They'll jump in front of our bullet PR bolts buses just to appease us. We'll just yawn and put our hand out, and they'll kiss our hand back in darkness where they go. Back in the basements where they belong. That's what Call of Duty, thinks of all of us, and that's really not true. Like a lot of us are not basement dwellers. Quite of us are, but a lot of us are not basement dwellers. If you are in the basement and you have a job, I'm not saying you're nobody. I'm just saying that's what Activision paints us as you as being, as a nobody. You just buy a game because you're told to. It's like, buy the game, monkey, buy the game, monkey, buy the game, monkey, buy the game, monkey. You run out there and go buy a game. Instead of common sense, saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and not buy this game. But I digress to argue about it. This is my last topic on it. Unless it finally, it really collapses in the next couple days, and I'll make an update video. But right now, Call of Duty is done. On my next video tomorrow night, I'll be talking about World Wrestling Entertainment being sold to Saudi Arabia, or maybe not. But if Vince McMahon wants to sell it, get rid of it. I don't know why. I think he created the World Wrestling Entertainment brand. But is there more meets the eye? Why Stephanie and Shane Hunter are no longer in the company, are no longer having control to take care of it? I'm gonna do more research, and tomorrow I'll come up with the best idea to give you. It's Crisis 169. Peace out.